Hey, what's up guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have a quick look at the upcoming Air Jordan 13 Retro in the cement gray colorway. That's just what they're calling this gray here. We all know them as the gray toes, but it's not quite like the gray toes that we originally saw back in 2005. This shoe here is actually a retro of an original colorway that never touched US soil. A long time ago, myself along with Jumpman Bostic and DJ Hess, there was a couple other people as well. We did a video series called 23 Days of J's, I did the Air Jordan 13. It was really where you're supposed to pick one colorway of your favorite color of that model, and I ended up picking practically every single colorway I own because the 13 is just a really cool shoe. And in that video I had explained that I personally prefer, for the most part, OG colorways of this model just because that's what I'm used to as I grew up, and that I showed inside of a book, an Air Jordan book, that I have this colorway. It was, I believe, originally released in China, but I could be wrong. It could have just been a China sample that just never made it into production, but I'm pretty sure they did release, because I've seen different size runs, including like baby sizes of this colorway from back in the day, like 1998, and they just never released in the US. So that was one of the first kind of like overseas exclusives, was this colorway. If you wanted to check out that video, I'll put a link right here. It's actually a very bad video because it's with like my old equipment, old mic setup and all that stuff, and I was suffering through allergies at that time, so you hear me sniff every 2 seconds. But that's where I kind of, explain like this shoe, compare it to the 05 maroon, which is more of a team red here, and then a very dark gray toe, like a flint gray, and then a white tongue. So a little bit different than these guys. This is an actual retro of an original colorway, whereas the 05 release gray toe was really just a new retro, almost plus colorway, which is what we used to call them back in the day. Now that I'm done rambling, we'll just go ahead and get close up to these guys here. Alright guys, here they are close up. Got that temple leather, same exact stuff that we saw on the other colorway that just released the holograms. And then you can see the 13 back there. Then you have this synthetic suede tongue, which is really nice. And then some really great tumbled leather on the side panels, which just looks kick-ass in my opinion. And then this red here, it's coming up in my opinion a little bit brighter on the camera than it is in person, but it is like a deep red, so it's a typical red that you'd see on most shoes. So for comparison, this is definitely a darker red than this guy here, so this is just slightly brighter than that. But it's definitely not maroon at all like the last ones. I believe the last ones were called Team Red, the ones from 05, and you can see the hologram there. These fit true to size in my opinion, very comfortable in comparison to the past couple years releases of the 13s. The interior is gray with a red Jumpman. You're not going to be able to see that, but that is what's in there. And then the outsole is just a sexy outsole, man. I mean, Tinker was a genius for designing this. Something that's different from this version, from the original version, is the midsole right here. This is actually just Phylon. The originals had the same suede kind of wrapped around it. I heard that that's just for to prevent the bleeding onto the pods here. Don't know if that's true or not, but it's something in my opinion where I feel like that's kind of a bummer because I think that it just looks funny. I'm used to seeing suede all the way down, and that's one of the things about the 13s that is really awesome. And then these just don't have it. So to me it looks a little funny, but this colorway is OG, and it looks great either way, so I just had to grab them. Now I actually saw these when I was visiting Portland. I was in the Jordan building. They let me upstairs. I talked to a few people that I know, and then I met some new people that I didn't know that are in charge of product launches and colorways and things like that. And they showed me, or they didn't show me these, but these were lying on the floor in a big pile full of a whole bunch of other awesome retros that we're going to be expecting within the next year. And these were there, and I was like, holy crap, you're actually releasing the China gray toes. And the guys were like, oh yeah, we're releasing these. And then, like I said, there's other colorways of other shoes that I wish I could just tell you guys everything that I saw, but I can't. So once they start releasing, you'll hear me say every once in a while with a retro product. I'll be like, so I saw these when I was in Portland. So that's how you know that that's one of the shoes I saw. But yeah, I saw so much stuff, man. It was ridiculous. But there you go. Just a quick look. I love these things. Here's just a quick look at the other shoe. Something that I think is overlooked is the toe. They really slimmed this down the way that it used to look originally. The past few retros, they've been looking very squared, like real boxy. And they didn't fit true to size when they were doing that. These ones fit perfect. So yeah, so that's one little detail that I feel is overlooked a lot, but I'm glad that they went and fixed that. All right, guys, that pretty much takes care of everything. I personally love these. The 13s have been coming strong for the past 2 releases. I wound up really liking that hologram colorway. I wear the things all the time. They're super comfortable. To me, they feel the closest to like my 05 black and red 13s and those maroon or gray toes that I own as well. They're the closest thing to them that we've had since then. So these are must-haves in my opinion, just based off of comfort alone, and then the colorways just happen to be kick-ass also. So I grabbed these, and you can too over at shoepalace.com. They're going to release tomorrow morning. You're probably going to end up seeing this tomorrow anyways. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload this in time, but I'll do my best. But yeah, and then you can grab them everywhere else where they sell Jordan Retros and all that stuff. Good luck to everybody. Retail's $185. It's kind of expensive now, but I mean, I guess they're just prepping your pockets for next year with the $190 price tag on the remastered series. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support, and until next time, guys, have a good one. Biggest question, do we have a girlfriend? Well, I don't know. All I know is my clothes are fresher than Trident, and my flows are fly than what I'm flying in. Hold on, give me a second, cause I'm flying in. So corrupted and all you jokers denying it. Why is it when I do it, then all of you are just trying it?